Yeah. Sound good, don't it? Sheesh. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you can hear us and if you can see us. Let me get a 2 in the chat if we should fire the IT man. Let me get a 3 in the chat and we should fire Kashak. Whose internet this is? That's probably asleep in San Francisco because he got to go to work. But he saw chopped cheese. Yeah. Just didn't want to repeat what this nigga said. Damn it. One, but you're blurry. Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, 2. All right, cool. 3. All praises, all praises. Fire darkness. Fire void of light. All right. I do though. Yeah, well, hey, listen, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, Kashab. All right. First and foremost, want to give call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. It's all praise to the Most High God, the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai Mashiach in the Hebrew. Another segment of Captivity created. You know, this don't work without a couch. This don't work without captivity. This don't work without creativity. All right. Yeah, man, we got an open forum, man, an open discussion, man. Holla at me, man. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You know? You know, the brother had brought some fire lamb. You know? He brought fire lamb to class. Don't worry, he had cooked it before the sun went down. You know? Big old tray. About 7, you know what I'm saying? 7 pieces. Hooked it up. Brothers was able to have Hawaiian rolls. You know what I'm saying? You know? He said he was going to go to King Hawaiian and put the meat between the buns. You know?
I think if they can at least understand.
Robot voice. Hella choppy. Damn, man.
Do you understand what we're saying?
Nah, nigga, they don't. We got it's your fault. Yeah, you got to bring the phone. It's all good now. Y'all can hear us now? Put a 4 in the chat if we should blame Kodash. Oh yeah, see? It's a Mara. Oh, that's messed up.
I don't do my phone.
Job. You know what? All right. If y'all can hear me, we having some technical difficulties. The difficulties is that this is real technical shit. You know what I'm saying? So give us a second and we'll get back with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give us a second. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. They might ding me for that too, because I just sang that song. Welcome back. What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? We in Long Beach, heart of the Twankies, heart of the Insanes, heart of the Long Goats. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Sounded good.
Sound is good. All right, man. What's on y'all mind, man? You know what I'm saying? I was saying earlier, we had some lamb, you know? But hey, that's gone. You know what I'm saying? Anything on y'all mind? Anything y'all want to talk about? You said we good audio. Yeah, man. You know, I was chilling for a second, and that side is a trip. You know, yeah, man. I don't say Twinkies, but I was just reading something. I want to, yeah, man. Any questions, man? Ask away. I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. Hold on, what? Any questions? Any? I mean, Qatar one. Stop messaging me. Stop texting, man. Yeah, I know when it's you in this chat just making foolish statements and stuff. Any questions, man? Any questions? If I ain't got the answers, I'm gonna just tell you straight up. I don't know, but I don't know. I ain't ashamed. You know what I'm saying? You know? And when you try to pretend to be a woman, what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? You know? Go ahead, Johnny. Listen, as a matter of fact, if y'all want to come on live and politic, come on live and politic. You know what I'm saying? I don't debate. You know, that's not me. That's not in my blood. You know what I'm saying? It's not in my blood, cuz. All right? You know? You gonna put the link in the chat? All praise, all praise, all praise. What is that? 3 biscuits? You put it in between another honey bun?
This nigga eating the bread.
So ain't no be between these ones. If I had the power to create, would it be a right-hand man or best friend or son and or daughter? Just curious. Bro, my son gives me a hard time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Not many sons snitch on their pops. Not many right-hand men stay right-handed. But I will say this. Can you hear me, Johnny? If you can hear me, put a 1. Because I'm talking to you. Me personally, get Deuteronomy 23:6. To make the most beautiful sorry. Let's go shut down here. So if you had the power to create, would it be a right-hand man or best friend? Well, I'm going to get to you, Sancho. Listen, it's blurry everywhere. You know what I'm saying? My eyes are bad. All right? If you had the power to create, would it be a right-hand man or best friend or a son or a daughter? Just curious. I've created a son. I've never created a right-hand man, that's for sure. I'll stick to just creating my son. You know, my son would be the most precious thing in the world. But you and I have to understand that my son isn't before the Most High. So, you know what I'm saying? All right. uh, Deuteronomy 23:6. You have it? That's just what he using so that it's better for, to be understood, right? Now, this is such a great passage, right? Uh, so, you want to read it?
Yeah. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 6. Thou shalt not seek their peace and prosperity all thy days forever.
All right. So, you looked at what translation when you was talking about this? All right. What translation did he put up? The New Living Trend. Go ahead. Scroll down. NLT. Go back down. There, right there, right there. The NLT, right? As long as you live, you must never promote the welfare and prosperity of the Ammonites or Moabites. Right? Now, what's so crazy about that verse or that translation is there's a lot that is said, especially when it comes from the NLT. Like, compared to everything else, it just says, never pursue their welfare or prosperity as long as you live. You shall not seek their peace nor prosperity forever. Do not seek a friendship with them as long as you live. You shall not seek their peace or their prosperity all your days forever. Right? You shall never seek their peace or their prosperity all your days. Ye shall never seek. right? You shall not seek, right? Never pursue, right? The CSB, never pursue their welfare or prosperity as long as you live, right? Let's see if that makes more sense, right? All right. Thou shalt seek not daras la'ah, daras, seek not, seek peace, shalom, now when you see not their prosperity is tawab, which is good. So it's daras la'ah, daras, shalom, tawab, call, yum. You know what I'm saying? Plural. So it's just saying don't seek their peace. You understand? Which is all what all those other ones say. Yeah, man. We could add you to the, come on, jump on the call. You know what I'm saying? But that's all it's really saying. Don't seek their peace, nor their peace all the days forever. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You do see that it says forever one time, right? So we know that that's not talking about forever and ever. That's for a period of time, right? When you see it say forever and ever, that's talking about forever. You understand? I mean, hey, you know, why not, right, Johnny? You know? Listen, man, when I look at my son, I just be like, he can't do no wrong. He be doing wrong. This little nigga, he climbs up the high chair. He'll pull the high chair and put it near his crib, right? He'll climb up his high chair, and then he'll find his way into his crib, right? And I just stand there. I'd be like, my nigga, you crazy? Like, if anything ever happened to you, bro, I'm gone. And then just because he knows how to get out of his crib now, so I took down the rail. He's such a beautiful, precious kid. But like I said, man, he's not over the Most High. So, you know what I'm saying? May the Most High will be done no matter what it is. So you say it says peace and prosperity. Okay, let's see the word for prosperity. Tawab, right? Which means good. So even when you look at the KJV translation count, it says prosperity 6 times using that word. Well, of course, Johnny, still love him, right? Did you let SICARII? Who is it? Who said they wanted to join? Yeah. Hold on. So you're saying it can't just mean peace? Can it mean good? Can it mean good? Like every other translation, like using the word prosperity. Read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23 and verse 6. Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity all thy days forever.
Okay. Their welfare, their benefit. So, what is it saying? Are you saying that we shouldn't go and buy the food? That's what you're saying? Right? Like it's the third one. Nah, keep going down. Yeah, it's all the way down there. Welfare, prosperity, happiness. Okay, now read it again. God.
Thou shalt not seek their peace,
Seek their peace,
nor their prosperity,
nor their happiness, their prosperity, their welfare,
all thy days forever.
Now, what does it mean when it say you should not seek it? Now go back. Not to that. I'm saying go back to the thing. Back to the screen. But what it does mean, if it means good. No, watch this, Sancho. Listen. What does it mean to seek something? It means to seek, to sought after, right? To go for, right? So it's telling you, seek not what? Take a read.
Seek. Thou shalt not seek their peace.
We should not seek their peace.
Nor their prosperity.
What? No, what?
Thou shalt not.
No. After seek their peace, what's the word after that?
Nor.
Now, we see that nor isn't there in the text, right? It's just telling you, thou shalt not seek their peace. Now watch. Because not is in there, right? La'ah is there, right? Thou shalt not seek, daras, you know what? Resort to, seek with care, inquire. Their peace, shalom, right? Or shalom, nor their prosperity. Like it says peace, and then it says good all days, right? But you're saying because it says prosperity, that it means that we shouldn't buy Chinese food. Or I'm asking because you got it, yeah, because I don't know what he's saying. What's up?
I think what he's trying to say is if we can buy from them, but I think what this
But buying from them, go ahead, say what you're saying.
But I think what the scripture brings out is saying not to seek after what they have.
I know that's why I said that's why when the seek comes in, and then it's just adding on what not to seek for, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you listen, Sancho? I'm not saying this is what you believe. What I'm saying is based off of the question. I'm saying that I'm saying that it's talking about don't seek after these things. Don't seek after their wealth and their position and their peace, right? That's what I'm saying it means. Which goes back into learn not the way of the heathen. You know what I'm saying? You got a question? Go ahead.
Could it be like you tell your loved ones, live long and prosper, wishing them well, or hoping them that they have peace? But we're not supposed to do that to them because what their outcome is because of what they did.
Oh, nah. See, hold on. Because when I think about promoting something like my friend's clothing line, that means buying from them. or wishing them well. Listen, man. You have to understand. You have to go to your enemies for everything, right? So let me ask you a question. If you're an Israelite in the land of Moab, how do you then not promote their position based off of your understanding of the text? You could just come on the thing. Click the link. We'll talk about it. No, I don't have a problem with having conversations, man. You know, I'm not here to debate nobody. You know. But I always think about like logical questions that make you think about what it is that you might be saying. You know what I mean? So if you believe that buying their food is seeking their prosperity, $7 at a time. Pause. Come on, man. This nigga's do it. He said, I'd rather not hop on the thing. Con. No worries, man. It's just talking about not seeking their wealth, not seeking their position, not seeking their friendship, you know, so to say, right? Like not even their friendship. Thou shalt not seek their peace. Why? Listen, man. In the land of America, they don't go through the stuff we go through, right? So the peace that they have, they're relaxed, they're chill, right? Their soundness, their welfare, their peace, their completeness. It says, don't seek their peace, right? Peace, peaceably, welfare, salute, prosperity, safe, health, peaceable, right? Favor, friend, great, good, health. All it's just saying is just don't seek their peace and don't seek what they have, right? In California, man, they got neighborhoods out here. They got neighborhoods you won't see none of us living in. And they'll be living in them neighborhoods with an East Indian right here or right over there. But 90% of the neighborhood is all slanted eye for the, all goop, goop, goop. All right. So that's all it's saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like your clothes, like you have to understand, based off of the way you think about it, you can't buy anything from them, Sancho. Sancho. You can't see it well. All right. Hey, yeah, Bayak. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that. What we tell people is, if you see an idol in the restaurant, just don't eat there. You know what I'm saying? That's the gist of it. But other than that, you don't see no idol, have at it. Look at Issachar. Issachar got Cesar Borgia all over their stuff. If you see it, just don't buy from them. You know? But guess what? This sweater says made in Vietnam. That shirt says made in China. No matter what, if based off of how you break it down, we would all be going off, you as well, because 75% of the stuff that we have is made from China. Listen, man, these beautiful chucks right here, they great. You know what I'm saying? It's gorgeous. Made in Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? So you lose no matter what, right? Let's see what this hat say. This hat say. Hat made in China. You know what I'm saying? You know? So that's how that go. Go ahead. Hold on. Before you hit me with the next question, Mr. Romero. Remember Romero? Y'all niggas don't know who he is. Remember Romero? Yes. Y'all remember Romero? He was a crackhead. He wasn't no crackhead. He was him and Wesley Snipes. Sugar? Nah. Romero was the brother. Their daddy was strung out on heroin. So we killed the daddy. He gave, you know what I'm saying? Because his mama had died when they were younger. Huh? Yeah, his name was Romero. That was his name of the movie.
You're right, it is Sugar.
Sugar? No, he ain't say that. I said that.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Romero, check this out. Before you say anything, I need you to tell me if you understand where I'm coming from and if that changes your perspective on what you're reading. This nigga started singing Blue Jack City over here. Yeah, this should be it. Okay, all praises. What's your next question? All praises. He says he understands, and it makes sense. All praises. Come on. It is Sancho. It says Sancho. It's not about how you pronounce it. Was I reading it correctly? Y'all said Sancho. I thought it was okay. S-O then. You know that? All right. Go ahead. Next question. Over here shooting shots, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no hard question. I'm joking. In Matthew 19, verse 8, what? You got it. Yeah, you got it. Oh, what did? Damn. By the hardness of your heart. Yeah, so I'm going to. One second, fam. For the scripture. Mute her right quick. That's what I said, mute it.
That's in Ezekiel.
Oh, well, then,
Ezekiel 11. Ezekiel 36. Yeah, it's the same thing.
all right, read the verse.
Come. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, and verse 8. He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives.
Hold on now. You gotta go up. Keep going up. Nah, just read from 4, I guess. Well, no. Start up. Start from 3.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, and verse 3. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
For what?
For every cause.
You gotta do me a favor, come out of this because I need to be able to see what it is that he was saying. He said in Matthew 19, verse 8, what did Jesus mean by the hardness of your hearts? All right, go ahead.
Verse 4. And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? And said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. Verse 7. They say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so.
All right. Before Moses, there was no divorce. Right? And then when Moses came, he said, because of the hardness of your hearts, you can now put away your woman. Right? Now, what does it mean by hardness of your hearts? Well, we know that your heart is talking about your mind. Right? And we know that, you know what it is to be hard-headed, you know? You know? So that's all it is, man. The hardness of your heart. It's just being hard-headed, man. Like being almost like stiff-necked, like stuck in your ways in a sense, right? Read that verse again.
God. Book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 8. Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so.
He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. Right? You know, like I said, for any and everything, for any and everything, you will put away your woman. You know what I'm saying? So, because of the hardness of your heart, right? The stiffness of your mind, you know, he suffered you to put away your wife. But from the beginning, it was not so, right? There was no divorce. There was nobody heard of no divorce. Nobody heard of putting away your wife, right? But because niggas be stuck in their ways, he said, you know what? Before you destroy something, just let her go. You gotta go back. All right. Yes, sir. Explain difference between blood transfusion and drinking blood. First things first. Blood transfusion is blood going into your blood. Drinking blood is eating blood, and drinking blood, which is against the law. You know, smoking weed is putting smoke into your lungs, and then one of the curses is lung cancer, right? And eating weed, well, all herb was given for meat, so there's nothing wrong with eating or making a tea, you know what I'm saying? Or making a cookie or something. You don't do it to get high. It should be for medicinal purposes, right? You shouldn't be popping Xannies, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be popping weed, you know what I'm saying? Just to be doing it. You know, if you have a pain or something, that's understandable, you know. Blood transfusions. All right. Blood transfusions and drinking blood are two different things. Drinking blood is damn against the law, you know. Genesis 9 and 4. But flesh with the life thereof, which is like eating rare meat, which is the blood thereof, shall you not eat. That's why we don't eat rare meats. You know what I'm saying? But if the Most High put a doctor there to give you a blood transfusion because you've been shot and you've lost a lot of blood, and now you got to get blood put in your system, it's just a part of life. You know what I'm saying? The Most High put that doctor there to save your life, not to. If you wanted to just shoot you up and then lead you to a hospital and be like, nah, he don't take blood transfusion. Sitting there about to die. You know? Now, I'm not telling you to give blood. I'm not telling you to do that. You know what I'm saying? But no, Yeah, blood transfusion isn't going. We good? We good, folks? We good. Listen, I wouldn't know.
I mean,
I have. You would know?
nah, it's not even that. But you get, before you get the blood transfusion, when you apply to be, when they
A blood donor?
yeah, a blood donor, you get tested to make sure that your blood is straight.
That would make
That's
sense.
Saudi.
Yeah.
That's what happened after the party at the Dash.
Ah, the black man, all right. Tennis player. My nigga. Yes, it's going off. Keep your blood. Keep your blood, clot blood. All right, sister. Keep the blood. God, that's like asking me if selling my semen is,
Huh.
Who said, whoa? Con. Listen, that's why the brother's saying that's like back in the day. That was easier. It was easier for that to happen back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If females got facial hair, can they shave it off? Shit. Well, damn.
That's a hell of a question.
She could trim it.
What?
Trim it. Keep the little mustache, you know what I'm saying? Trim it a little bit.
He's having a conversation with the soldier.
I was gonna tell you
I've been watching this thing when he asked the question, like, wait a minute.
Hold on, man.
Yep.
Save that stuff, dude. Stop being weird, man. We're live.
I was gonna tell you at the end.
I just had this conversation with this nigga.
Hey, this nigga
in the
funny,
beginning.
bro. He said, if females got facial hair, this nigga is a demon.
Light.
The water percentage.
Does that say light-skinned brothers?
Uh-oh.
I guess he just said he's out.
Con. Peace out, fam. You stay up, King. Con. I hate this bro. I hate the internet. Yeah. I mean, any other legitimate questions? Instead of niggas wasting niggas' time? Don't worry. You get 100 push-ups. This is how it is. Understand? Who has time to create a fake account? Listen, man, you're gonna get full strong. You know what
You got these questions from Cyrus. It's always from Cyrus.
I just,
You got around like that.
Why did you not get on the call, bro? Put the thing in the chat. Oh, he waking up. Stay woke.
He said what?
That wasn't even real. Real Hawaiian rolls.
China niggas should play me, man.
Take Toro.
Oh, real Hawaiian rolls.
Sancho.
Sancho means
Oh, it is.
like a Mac.
What's Romero?
That's my bad, man.
Are you making those sounds or are you just changing your name?
Hey, I know class still going on. The funk wrong with y'all? They ain't gonna find you. No, click the thing. Uriah, click the link. Come on, Johnny. We over here. We gonna stay dangerous, King. You know what I'm saying? Taking all phase. No. Oh, you would think you can hear us, right? Gabriella. I don't think you'd be able to click that, but I don't know. How's it a full house? Oh, at your crib? Well, check it out. Let me help you out, all right? Think about something that is on your mind that make sure you can relate to the subject matter, right? Something Cap used to always say, right? Back in San Diego, he'd be like, when you comprehend the scripture, it means to apprehend, right? To take hold. You understand? So let's say like John 3:16, we can apprehend that because we can come from any angle and break down John 3:16. You understand? So when you out on that line, you have to remind yourself the importance of who you're talking to and why you're doing it, right? The lesson comes before that. But when bringing out that lesson, you have to make sure the people across the street can hear you, even without a mic, right? Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. So these are the things that I've implemented in how I go about teaching and bringing out a lesson on the line. You know, I pray I can be as powerful as the Most High allows me to be, to reach as much people as the Most High allow me to reach, for as long as the Most High allow me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Understand that the time is now. Understand that people are watching you while you do this. And remind yourself to stick to something you know. Don't talk about things you don't know about. You understand? Like fake Hawaiian roll. I love Long Beach, man. It's my home. Can't wait to move. Anybody else got any real questions? My God, dude. Are you seriously gonna have a lot of push-ups? I wasted time talking to you.
We don't speak up.
We ain't got nothing to talk about. Why? This is a nigga that can talk to me anytime.
I pretty much think I already know what you're gonna say. It's not gonna be good. I already know what you're gonna say.
I just don't know how to talk to you, man.
Go straight there.
You Sarge. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm using the streets and stuff.
We're trying to make some good content.
Bro. Should a woman shave her facial hair? Understand something, right? I'm gonna show you something. Qatar one. As much as I enjoy going to a slavery and coming here in the middle of the night and sitting here with this young gentleman as he reads the Bible for me, and hours go by, it's fun. Not that fun. Like question. Just question. Son. Son be more right. Son. But okay. Edomites, they sons kill them. I don't know about that world. You know what I'm saying? You always got to remember, train up a child in the way that they shall go and they shall not depart, right? So, what we do in churn around here is we take their box. You know what I'm saying? We deal with it when they get around. But all right. Put in the chat if we're better. Put a 2 in the chat if we're still lagging. You Understand something. People want to hear what people have to say because they might agree with you. They might even have the same question. They rather hear somebody's voice. They want to hear you dialogue. They want to hear you talk. But there's nothing genuine about not being genuine. So if we say, if we go on mute for me to figure something out, and we took it off mute because I don't have a problem with having this conversation. Listen, I'm not making no beautiful man nowhere. Why can't I make a beautiful woman? You know what I'm saying? I don't need no beautiful right-hand man. I need a beautiful freak in my house. You know what I'm saying? Who don't miss me with these juice boxes. You understand something? Next time I ask you if it's you, guess what? Don't have me ask you if it's you. If I'm asking questions, if I'm asking people if they have questions, this is class. Ask a question. Don't tell me this your last name and bullshit like that. It don't matter if it's your last name. Go ahead. Jason. Yeah, Johnny. Make sure you Con. You on pitch black.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. What's good with you, fam? Shalom.
Hey, what's good? Hey, Shalom, brother. Shalom. Hey, I appreciate what you Hey, look here. I appreciate what you brothers do. I want to, first say that first, foremost, to make sure I do appreciate what you brothers do. All SICARII. So, I didn't know if I got a direct question, and hey, I figured I'd just go and give you guys a call. All right. So,
by all means,
the question,
you should have done that. Good
yes,
stuff.
Yes, sir. Hey, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no use to, sending tests. So just go and give you guys a call. All right. So the question was pretty much, and what it is just kind of a question here. I just be kind of wondering. So, and it's not really anything. It's not really anything. You're right. And the question is just pretty much, and I just want to know, we all know. I hear your brothers speaking all the time. We made in the Father's image, so we think like the Father, we speak like the Father, the ones with our sound minds, and the ones that can't, So the question I had was this here. If you had the power, and this is just you yourself, you don't have to go off of anything else, anything deep. If you had the power, I'm just saying nobody's above the Most High, the Father. We know that, right? But what I'm saying is,
it's a hypothetical. I'm the God.
Right. So if you had the power, okay, to create, all right, an angel, okay, and so the question is if you had that power, and the question is, would you make your right hand man, the most beautiful angel, or would you make your son or your daughter the most beautiful angel? Because I just want to, ask that question. The reason why I'm asking this question is because, me and some, acquaintance of mine had a discussion. And basically, when I asked that question, and these was Christian brothers, by the way, when I asked that question, they were stunned, man. And they got kind of shocked. It was like 5 of them. And these are like from Seventh-day Evangelists, Baptists, Southern Baptists. When I'm down south, by the way. So when I asked her that question, they stopped everything and literally got on the phone, man, and got to call and ask the family members. This is no lie. Like, hey, let me ask you this question. Like, they was calling their mom, they was calling their pastors. It was like, because that's to them, it's like, they got to thinking like, well, damn, that makes sense, man. Because if I had that power, why in the hell would I make my best friend a right-hand man the most beautiful angel? I mean, the first thing you call beautiful is a son or a daughter when born. I just heard you spoke earlier about your son. I can tell you love your son. Why in the hell would you make your best friend or your right-hand man the most beautiful angel? What kind of sense does that make? Would you not make your son or your daughter the most beautiful angel? And then you have to ask your question. I know you probably know what this is kind of leaning to, because this is what these other gentlemen did, you know, when they got on the phone and start calling their parents and start calling their pastors, right? So you have to kind of ask yourself, like, why so much grace been shown to this so-called bad guy? You know, we all know who the bad guy that claims is, right? I mean, does that not make, I mean, I just want somebody to answer that question and just be real with me. You know, just say, hey, man, you know what, Johnny? If I had the power, man, I'm going to be real with you. I would make my son or daughter the most beautiful angel. I'm not going to make my right-hand man or my best friend a right hand. I mean, hell, let's be real. But go ahead, though, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, let me say this first, right? First, your question doesn't have the word angel in it, right? So, from looking at it, yeah, go ahead. You can say something.
Oh no, I'm waiting on you to answer the question.
God, your question does not have the word angel in it. So when I'm reading it, from being
okay, well let's say angel then. Okay, let's say angel. All right.
Okay. I think regardless, you know. See once again. Okay. You can create a right-hand man that's an angel, or you can create your son or your daughter that's an angel. Well,
beautiful. The most beautiful. I'm just trying to say. I'm just trying to. I mean, come on, man. Like, come on. Come on, bro. Come on. I mean, this is just like. Let's say me and you was meeting at a Chinese. Look, let's say me and you were meeting at a Chinese restaurant. You know, we're in ATL or Long Beach, California. We just chopping it up. We just chopping it up. We're just having a conversation. All right.
Yeah.
And this is just me and you having a conversation over some Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and some diet. You know what I'm saying? You know, some soda, whatever, bro. I mean, you know. Now, what? How would you answer that question? Let's just be real now. How would you answer that question?
Listen, I already told you. You know, your child is going to be the one that ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Your right-hand man probably turn on you. You know what I'm saying? And your daughter, she's gonna end up getting pregnant by some random nigga anyway.
Okay. You know okay. Right.
So, at least my son will actually follow in my part.
Hey, you just kind of went out there, bro.
No.
You kind of went out there.
No, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Go ahead. I can hear you now.
Who's the one that's bad? Who's the bad one you was talking about?
Well, I mean, you know, come on, man. You know, I mean,
I don't want to assume nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be presumptuous either.
Okay, look. You know, I don't want to say, you know, anything, but let's just say, I mean, this is hypothetically speaking. Okay, let's just go and, you know, blame the bad guy, you know, on, you know, let's just say the bad guy Lucifer. Okay, you know, the bad dude Lucifer. Okay, the bad guy. I'm just hypothetically speaking. You know, look. The most of our Christian brothers, and we have Israelites. Listen now, we have Israelites who are in this Christian, you know, mind transformation bull crap. You know what I mean? So let's just go and say that first. So I just want to say this right here, though. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, they going, you know how they say, and guess what? I hear a lot of these camps, you know, talking about Lucifer being the leader of the Satan people, bad people, and everything like that. All right. So what I'm trying to say is, we all know who.
Johnny.
Go ahead.
Johnny.
Go ahead.
I don't think you've ever heard any camp say Lucifer is the leader of anything.
Oh no, brother. I'm not saying. I have heard. Now look, I'm not saying about camps. I'm not. You know, listen. All the camps. Listen here. Let's say I was a newcomer, and I can feel the truth. Okay, let me just say this right here. All the camps, for the most part, man, speak most of the truth. So if I'm looking for the truth, the camps do speak most of the truth. Now, what you just saying about me not hearing the camp saying that, brother, you know, that's fine, you know. But I literally heard a camp say that somebody was a certain person. I'm not gonna say the name because you know that's not saying everybody know everything. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I have heard, not all camp. I have heard maybe one or two that literally said that your boy was the leader of these devils. I'm serious. I heard a camp say that. And that's probably 2-3 years ago. I heard a camp say that, brother. But I mean, I'm just saying from your perspective right now, and it's a simple question. You know, it's a simple question.
Yeah.
But everybody knows what that question ties into because what the first thing they think of. Go ahead.
Yeah, but we know that Lucifer is mentioned one time in the Bible. And we know in the context of when it's mentioned, it's talking about the king of Babylon, right? So we know if this is talking about the end days, go ahead, read it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen, Salaki? How art thou fallen? How? Hold on.
No, you're gonna take him to English class. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
From heaven.
Yeah.
Oh,
read it again.
How art thou?
All right, now Lucifer is fallen from why? Heaven is what? A state of power, right? Being in a position. Go ahead.
O son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
And this Lucifer has weakened the nation.
Okay.
We know
Okay.
He has weakened all these other nations. We know that there's a leader that in that day will be that person that nations even more so, right?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For thou hast said in thine heart.
When you go to Obadiah, let's go to Obadiah as well. Obadiah, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Read from the top.
This is the book of Obadiah, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Go ahead.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
I said, what?
Who shall bring me down to the ground?
So we know Lucifer and Edom are synonymous. So it has to be the leader over Edom in this time, right? Let's go back to
All right, so
let's go back
so
to
brother. So brother,
hold
so
on,
brother.
we gotta finish it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
You gotta finish it, yeah. From 13.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Now scroll up, let's get the context in verse 4.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Against the king of Babylon. And we already know none of this stuff happened in the land of Babylon when it came to both nations, right? As it states in Isaiah 14 and 1. Go ahead.
And say, How have the oppressors ceased? The golden city ceased.
Golden city ceased. Hold on right quick. Psalms 137. I'm gonna test you out. All right. Scroll down. Verse 7.
This is Psalm 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of
You're in the
Jerusalem.
NLT. You're in the NLT. That's why I kept wondering why he kept saying stuff that wasn't there. Like, oh, son in the morning. What? Go ahead.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem.
Remember, this is the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, right? That what?
Who said, raise it,
Which means to destroy it, right? Go ahead.
even to the foundation thereof.
We know when you lay a foundation, that's from the bottom. You understand? You have to have a strong foundation to build your house on. Go ahead. So we know that they're saying destroy it even from the foundation. Read.
O daughter of Babylon.
See, now you have the children of Edom and the daughter of Babylon. So the children of Edom are living in the daughter of Babylon. Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
Who ought to be destroyed. Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
And we gonna reward them as they have served us. Go ahead. You ain't gotta finish it. You ain't gotta finish it. But I'm just showing you when you go into the context of Isaiah 14 and 12, talking about Lucifer, it's just the king of Babylon, the ruler over the land where Esau will be dwelling in the last days. The new Babylon, mystery
Okay.
Babylon, right?
Okay, brother. So you still hear me?
Yeah, I don't know why it's low.
All right. So you still okay? All right. So let me try to turn my volume up here a little bit and
There you
see.
go.
Okay,
Now
I
you good
think.
there. You good there.
Okay. Okay. So look at is Lucifer not a man?
Lucifer is a man.
Okay. All right. So let me just get this here. Now I understand. I got you. I got what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying with the precepts that you're giving me. Okay, I really do. Now, you brothers here. I watch you brothers for a minute here. Not just you two particular, but your other groups in SICARII. Deacon, Chief, and Hassad. I like to call
Nobody
them Mr.
knows
Two.
me, man.
Yeah, and I know, no, you no, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying, you two as well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, who knows? We might have even met each other or run across each other, but who knows? But anyway, but what I'm saying is this right here. So what I'm saying is this right here. So you ever hear these brothers always, and I hear them sometimes too, come up to these camps here, right? They come up and they say, hey, that's the white man's Bible, man. They done been twisted and turned and whatever. And you know what? I'm not saying what they're saying is true, because we know that book is for us, right? We all on the same page. That's for the Israelites, right? 12 tribes, right? Okay, so we know that, right? Okay. Now, all right, good. All right, so now let me say this here. So if these devils knew that our people was gonna wake up in the last days, okay? Let's say this right. They knew that our people wake up, which is going on right now, okay? Now, let's say that they knew that this was going to happen. Everything that they did, they followed prophecies and everything in that Bible that we did. Everything, even Columbus founded this country because of the Bible. Now, let me say this right here. So, if they knew who was going to wake up, and the only thing that these devils really fear, and and I say that because they place themselves like they're God. They want to put themselves like they are from the seed of Abraham, or even say they're from the direct seed of the Most High. If they knew that we was going to wake up in the last day, do you not think that these devils will not leave something in there, and also leave something for our people to believe that this bad guy is the Antichrist? And I'm sitting up here thinking myself, was Jesus not anti? Was he not anti-government? Did he not agree with the Rome? Was he not anti? Was he not that T.N. that was the most anti-person and has the power of the Father with them because they know who he is. And in the last days, anybody with any common sense will know who the person is if he's in the midst. I'm just saying, if he's in the midst. So would you not think that these devils will leave a trick for our brainwashed brothers? And we got brainwashed brothers in every line. Christians, all across. Muslims, and all across. And you know I'm telling the truth. So what I'm saying is, would you not think that they will leave that in there to leave you dumbfounded or question your head or scratching your head going, let's say, in the last days, and let's say somebody might be in the midst and confuse you guys. Do you not think that them devils will have a trick enough to confuse you guys of that level and leave something in there because they know? Go ahead.
Con, I watch Ecclesiastes 11.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11 and verse 1. Thy bread upon the waters.
Hold that. Ezekiel 2 at the end. We know what it is, right? Cast your bread upon the waters. You know what I'm saying? We know what the bread is, right? Ezekiel 2 at the end.
All right.
This is the book of Ezekiel.
Read it verse 8.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Yeah.
But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee.
Hear what he's saying to you, right?
Be not thou rebellious, like that rebellious house.
Right? We got to do different. Read.
Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee.
Open your mouth and eat what he gives you. Go ahead.
And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book.
A roll of a book
was therein.
Now watch. When you go to them nice restaurants, what they put on the table in the center? Dinner rolls, right? That's the bread. Read.
And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations, and
mourning,
and woe,
and destruction. Next chapter.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest.
Eat that thou findest, right? Ecclesiastes, go back there.
This is the book.
I got this man all over the place. You should have just opened the third one.
No, hey, I just want to let you guys know, hey, look, brothers, I'm still here. I'm still with you guys, but look here. Now I heard what you guys are saying, and I like I said, I really do. I hear what you guys are saying. But let's just go ahead and kind of step outside here and kind of go on to because I hear some of you brothers, and then I even hear some other groups. We talk about more on a relationship level here, more of a personal relationship level. Now, if you do some digging, if you really do some real digging here, if they
hold on,
watch
Johnny.
out.
Hold on, Johnny. Gotta finish it, man. Even trying to roll.
Oh, y'all not finished yet? You're not finished yet?
Man, you got freeze ups. I tell you, I was looking for a question.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
You just went to one.
Okay,
so let me. Another one.
Okay, brothers. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11 and verse 1.
From the top, yeah.
Cast thy bread upon the water.
So we already know. We went to Ezekiel to tell you what the bread was, right? Now it says cast your bread. The bread is that word, right? The book, right? Now, where we going to cast it?
Right.
Revelation 17:15. Upon the waters. What are those waters? Let's find out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest,
the waters which we saw,
where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues.
All right. So that's where the whore sitteth, right? That's America. Go ahead. Let's get back to Ecclesiastes. Go ahead.
Con. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11 and verse 2.
Verse 1.
Verse 1.
You ain't done.
Cast thy bread upon the water.
Cast your bread upon the waters. Cast this book upon the waters, right? Go ahead.
For thou shalt find it after many days.
Now, guess what? Like you said, you know, who's to say they haven't with this or this, that, and the other, or put something in there, this, that, and the other. Listen, man, for you shall find it after many days. It was a long time since we had this book and actually understood it. Go ahead, read verse 2.
Give a portion to 7.
Give a portion to 7. Go ahead.
And also to 8.
And also to 8. You know why? Because from 7 comes 8. What was the 7th? Great Britain. From Great Britain came America, the 8th. Go ahead.
For thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth.
But we didn't know what type of evil was going to be upon the earth. Right? That's it. So,
Right.
you know, wanted to run that down.
Okay. I got you, brothers. But and I do understand where you're coming from. You did state it to me that you know that this individual Lucifer was a man, and I'm gonna stay here too much and talking too long. I asked that question because I just want to see some of the answers I got. And like I said, when I asked this question, I'm down south here. In the state of Alabama. I know you guys probably dealt with some Alabama folks. So what I'm saying is that the question was a question to see, because we all know that we are made in God's image, and just to see how people will react to the question. And trust me, the question threw a lot of people off and got me thinking too. Now I get what you're saying too, okay? But the only person or two that would fit that description that you're saying, the anti or the band of the bat, Lucifer, you did say Lucifer was a man.
But you got to understand, there's more than one antichrist.
Yeah, I understand.
Everyone that's against Christ is an antichrist.
I understand what you're saying.
Antichrist. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and there's plural than devils, and they, because so-called Jesus spoke of devils, and there's plural than devils, the two as well. So ain't just one bad devil out there, okay? So
of course,
what I'm saying is that, and you said that it could be more than one antichrist, but usually when people speak of the antichrist, it's always this so-called bad one person that's going to be doing all these whatever American rights. Yeah, there you go.
They're wrong.
And
they always make it a singular, and they're wrong.
Okay, so the only thing that would fit, let's say this is a plural, right, in the Antichrist. The only thing that to me that would fit anything closer to that would be King Solomon's son, who lost 10 tribes, okay, which King Solomon was very disappointed in, okay, or would be, that would be the Most High Son. So that will be the only two that will fit that type of description, in my opinion, because there's no way. Everything is. First of all, let me ask you this right here. I don't want to keep going too much. You do believe everything is was written, right? You believe everything is already pre-written, preordained. Do you believe that?
Yeah, everything I want to know.
All right. Okay. So you believe that. So everything's supposed to. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I'm saying is, they say that the amount of books that they could have made would have been too much, especially with all the miracles Yahushua did. Okay. All right. Yeah, I understand that right there. So what I'm saying is that, to me, this is just my opinion here. All right. So to me, the only thing that would fit that description, if you really think about somebody that would be, King Solomon's son. Okay, or either, I know y'all probably believe in regeneration. I know you guys know understand about that. And I do believe that King Solomon is, the Most High Son as well. But what I'm saying is that the only two that would fit that would be lineage with those two right there at all. Okay, the only two that would fit that would be that right there at all. So basically, the son of King Solomon, or either the Most High Son himself. Because if you think about it, with the tricks that these crafty and what they pull, they're going to gaslight everything away from them and then point the finger at the Negro. Okay, so it's kind of like the bad guy's a scapegoat. You know what I mean? For this now, I could be, with you guys for your precepts, might be, maybe too far fetched for understanding that, or whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying, for what I see, for what I'm understanding. You see what I'm saying?
I thought my soldier Lahat was long-winded. Check this
Oh,
out.
go ahead.
Read that. 1 John 2 and 18.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 18.
You hear that, Lahat? You long with it too. Johnny just happy. Well, hey, good to see you out here, Johnny. Go ahead.
Oh,
Little
go ahead.
children.
Go.
It is the last time. And as ye have heard, the Antichrist shall come.
The Antichrist shall come, right? Go ahead.
Even now
Even now,
are there many Antichrists.
are there many Antichrists?
Right,
Uh-huh.
right.
Whereby we know that it is the last time.
Yeah, man. So we in the last days. We know there's a lot of Antichrists. But
Okay.
like, once again, the question would be this, right? Even if we talk, see, because we're talking about two different things, right? Lucifer and Antichrist. Now, Lucifer is the king of Babylon. Like I said, it's only mentioned once in the Bible.
What's
Right.
Babylon?
Babylon is the place that the Israelites will be in the last days.
Would you
They'll
consider
be,
America Babylon?
From the outer land of Babylon. Repeat
Would you
that?
consider America Babylon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you would consider America Babylon. Okay, so let me ask you something.
America is Babylon. Go ahead with your question.
So let me ask you something here. So okay, so basically, this Antichrist, and you know, I'm particular. I know you said there'd be many Antichrists. I understand that, but this particular
That's not what I
Antichrist
said.
that
That's what 1 John 2 and 18 said. But yes, sir.
right. I understand. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Okay, all right. So what I'm saying is that you know, doing this Antichrist ruler ship, okay, like doing the Antichrist rulership. All right, this king of Babylon. You saying Lucifer's the king of Babylon? Is that what you're saying? Pretty much, right? Lucifer's the king of Babylon.
I'm not saying that at all. That's what the Bible says.
All right. Well, I mean, this is, you know, okay. That's what the Bible says. I understand. Okay.
Isaiah 14:12. It says.
I'm keeping it. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. All right. So what I'm saying is that. So what I'm saying is this right here. So let me get this straight here. So let me get this straight here. Let me just ask this question. Where do you think Lucifer, who's going to be the king of Babylon, okay? Where do you think he's going to be when the Most High and His Son decides to go ahead and crack the sky and go ahead and finish his business to take care of these 2/3 and these wannabes who think they saved? Go ahead.
Well, when Yahushua cracked the sky and comes to save us, that last day Lucifer would be on the earth. That's what he
Okay, so all right. Oh, okay.
Because when them ICBM missiles come through, ain't nobody gonna withstand that. Ain't nobody gonna outlive that. You know what I'm saying? That's
so
why 1/3 gotta be saved up out of here. You know? 2/3 of our people gonna die. Everybody in the Americas is gonna die.
Right.
You know, that's why I don't like when people talk about how people in the Americas is gonna be slaves. No, they not. They might be born in the other countries when we finally dealing with them, but they ain't gonna be slaves. They're gonna be dead.
Who's not gonna be slaves now? Who you said the Gentiles not gonna be slaves? Who you said not gonna be slaves? Yeah, who's not gonna be slaves again? I'm sorry. Brother, you're going in and out. You're going in and out, brother.
Oh.
Yeah, you're going in and out, brother. You're going in and out. Hello? Yeah, you're going in and out, brother. You're going in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it was going in and out, man. Who knows, man?
It was choppy, huh?
Yeah, it was real choppy. Who knows, man? Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Hey, look here now.
They're trying to stop us, bro. They're trying to stop us. You talk about Lucifer, you trying to bring down the infrastructure.
Oh, okay.
Hey, listen, I love white people.
hey, you know what? You know what, brother? See, that's why I watch it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I watch it, man. I feel you. Hey, look, hey, look, now, look, now let me say this shit. Now, I understand you saying, so you saying that this, the Lucifer is going to be destroyed, right?
Yes, sir.
And okay, so let me let me ask you something, right? I mean, let me just ask you something here, right? So why will the Most High destroy His most beautiful creation?
Who's his most beautiful creation?
Well, they always claim that Lucifer was the most beautiful angel. And you read his books, they always say that
Listen,
Lucifer was considered the most beautiful angel. That would be the ones who
Johnny,
wrote the, books. Go ahead.
Johnny, you ain't gonna find it in the Bible.
Yeah, but do y'all use other books
Hold on,
besides the
hold on.
Bible?
Hold on. I got one for you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it's 12 and 12.
Oh, you died. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished, of making many books, there is no end.
There's no end to making a bunch of books. People gonna keep making books and more books and more books. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And much
Sure.
study is a weariness of the flesh.
The problem is these people create books because a bunch of people are religious. You understand? The book of Adam and Eve, the book of this, the book of that, the book of that. Like they do that stuff because they know religion is $1 trillion a year industry.
Yeah, you understood. I understood that. Yeah, I understood that. Okay, so
got
exactly.
people that- don't quote me on the numbers. I'm just saying I heard that. You know what I'm saying? I heard
I got
that,
you.
right?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
So when you're dealing with the numbers, we can say if they know there's all these people believing something, or let's say the Abrahamic faiths, right? Judaism, Christianity, and Muslim and Islam, right? That's all throughout the U.S. What does that do? People read these books because they think they're gonna get smarter. They think it's gonna make sense. Let me tell you something, man. There is no book that can talk to you about Lucifer, right? There's no book, right?
Okay.
There,
Okay, I got that part.
Tell you why.
I got that part.
Because Lucifer is a singular man that is in rulership over Babylon when this happens. That's all it is. And because they put this whole spin on it, Lucifer's the devil. Where did it say that? And guess what? You got to understand, JC. Can I call you Jesus Christ for short? Anyway, I'm just asking. All right. You know.
Nah, you can do Morning Star if you want to.
Devil, huh?
I said, nah, you can say Morning Star if you like, or just say Johnny. I mean, it really doesn't really matter.
Listen,
go ahead.
Listen. Now check. When it comes to the devil means what? Deceiver, right? When you look up the word Mount Seir, when you look up Seir, it's the spot where devils dwell, right? Which is where Esau comes from, Mount Seir, right? So
yeah, caves. Yeah, they come from the caves. Yeah, go ahead.
Not initially, right?
Yeah, not initially, but for the most part, caves. Right. But go ahead.
Eventually, they were pushed in the caves into the clefts of the rock. Yeah. So, with that being said, we know that these people will spend mega bucks to read about stuff that they will never understand, because somebody said, you know what, let's write a book about so and so, right? It's not going to get them nowhere. What we have to do is we got to stay grounded, right? Our foundation got to be these scriptures, because if the scriptures are not our foundation, what's going to happen is we're going to go to another book. You see it more times often than less, that people will read the Bible, and then because they still don't understand the Bible, they'll go get another book. And then that book will say something contradictory. But guess what? Now you read the book of Jasher, book of Enoch. Now all of a sudden, 90-foot giants are sleeping with regular-sized women, destroying their viscous innards.
Okay, I got you, brother. I got you. I really
See how
got.
weird that sound?
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, I got you, brother. I got you on that part right there. But you know what? It was just,
People
you
like
know, I didn't want
spookism.
to say what now.
People like spookism. Mary
Yeah,
got pregnant from a spirit and this, that. People like spooky shit. I'm going to say it, man. People like spooky shit.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. But look here, these devils is on my phone here tracking real hard here for some or
I already
whoever.
know, bro.
But they come in all shapes. They come ask you too now, so don't forget that.
Black, y'all.
Now look here.
Black, y'all.
Yeah, now look here. Now I heard some what you said, brother. Now it sounds like to me that got a scapegoat somewhere. And I do appreciate the knowledge that you dropped to me. I appreciate you dropping jewels on me. But I know you guys understand that these devils are real crafty, and they are real. And look here, the word "by any means necessary" was not by Malcolm X. It came from these devils, Esau. They do anything to stay in power. Okay, and the biggest threat right now is you brothers waking up, coming to your knowledge, and knowing who you are. Okay, now the even bigger threat would be your leader. Okay. That would be the biggest threat. He's the only one that's gonna have the power, and nobody gonna touch him. You guys know that. Nobody gonna touch him because you got better sense to do that. Nobody gonna touch him. Nobody. So what I'm saying is that they came up to me like it came up with a scapegoat. Okay, and at the end of the day, brothers, you gotta understand that these devils will do anything by any means necessary to stay in power. Okay. And the first thing they like to do is always get one of our own group and people. It happened to Huey Newton, happened to even Martin, Malcolm, all of them. Okay. All of them. Find our own people to turn against each other and be the token Negro. Okay. But hey, listen, brother. Look, it's like they go ahead and don't weigh down my barrier here to almost 0.1% here. I even got on the charger here. It's still weighing down. So I just want to go ahead and tell you, I appreciate the talk. You brothers keep up the good work. I appreciate the information. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to, get this phone back to normal. It was a pleasure talking with you guys here. Just keep up the good work. And you guys take care. Shalom, bros. Okay. Good night. I say I'll talk to you again.
All right. So and with that, I want to give Kahal Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, and Shalom. Yeah, man. Y'all see the cash app at the bottom there? We're gonna put my PayPal up there one day. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all niggas don't even care about what I'm doing out here. The young lion. Look at his hair. You think he can do it like that for nothing? Y'all niggas is crazy, man. All right. Look at him. He's shining though. Shining. Look at the jewelry, bro. Shining. You know what I'm saying? Ladies love him long time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do y'all thing, man. I always love y'all. Love interacting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay up. Brothers is tired with my back. Killing. You know what I'm saying? And it's the Sabbath, so I can't get no run. Shalom. Oh, shit.